Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of Blown for Good, Scientology Exposed. I have had a week, and I had a really bad cough for about, I'm gonna say 4 days.
Yep, I think we would call it the flu, honey.
The flu. Anyway, I'm joined here today by my lovely wife, Claire.
Yay. Thanks for being here, everybody. Happy New Year. We haven't seen everyone since last year.
That's right. It's been a year. It's been a year. Yeah, we wanted to do a live. I've got to take off for another work project. So we wanted to do a live, and this was the one time we could do it.
Yes.
I'm at the tail end of this. So
bear with us.
forgive me in advance if I have any coughing fits. I must say this up top.
Yep, you must. He's doing his best. We have all the stuff, all the cough drops.
And excuse me if you hear me on this cough drop I've got in my mouth here, but it's the only way I can pretty much not cough is to have it there.
Yep. And you're like deeper than normal, but that's okay. You're doing good.
Deeper. Deeper. You know, I used to be able to imitate Jason McGay's voice really after he had his surgery, and his voice got really gravelly.
Yeah, now you don't have to imitate it.
Now I don't have to do that much at all to imitate him. I'm pretty close, just right off the bat.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, it's also been a week too, guys. It's been a week.
It has.
We were just remembering it was a year since Mike Rinder passed.
Yeah, January 5th.
And the same day that we were remembering that, Jeff Hawkins passed.
Yeah.
And then like a couple days later, we found out that Heber passed. And Tony Ortega reported about the Heber thing, that he was in this house.
An assisted living facility.
In California. And oddly enough, we had known this for some time.
Yep.
Authorities knew about it as well.
Yep.
Excuse me. But we had actually had some people send us, like investigator, internet sleuths had found this Scientology property, and a few different people had sent us things saying, hey, I found these records, about this place. And we were sort of like, yeah, we kind of know about that place, but we're not supposed to make a big, when we spoke to authorities about this facility, it was basically like, okay, we know about it. Let's not do anything more than that. So sometimes we know about things, but we're not supposed to say anything. And it could be because something could happen. There could be some kind of law enforcement activities that would take place, and telling everybody about the place would kind of mess up that's the place. So anyway.
Reminiscent of the 2010 FBI investigation.
Yeah.
It was, it was on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah. Anyway, so that happened. I knew Heber pretty well, actually, because he worked on events, the Scientology events, when I was on the events team.
Yeah.
And so I would talk to him and see him all the time. And he was actually kind of pretty chill kind of guy. He didn't seem to, I never really saw him get upset, or most of the time he was, being the butt of David Miscavige's jokes. And Dave would sort of bully him, I guess you'd say. That's
an understatement.
Well, but I'm saying, whatever you want to call it, adult harass, bully, I don't know.
Yeah.
Be mean to him a lot. Yeah. Very in an excruciating high level.
Yeah. I think the physical abuse was one thing, and then the emotional and other abuse was another as well. Like
psychotorture.
Yeah, exactly. Like the marionette dolls that Miscavige had made of Heber and Mike and
that's right.
Others of the
Heber was one of those guys who had one of those dolls. Yeah.
The craziest part that, and Tony Ortega, like you said, talks about this on his blog, but Heber, I hadn't realized until we did the Mormon Stories podcast this year, or last year, came from a polygamous family. So he
Yeah.
has, I think,
13, didn't they?
no, he said, I think Tony said, or Karen de la Carriere did a tribute on Tony's blog this morning that referenced that I think it was 52 brothers and sisters.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
And
wild.
I think 8 wives, I want to say. Anyway, I may be misquoting it, but
his father had 8 wives.
correct. Yeah.
Wow.
And he came
Anyway.
from a very large polygamous
I remember
family.
that it was a lot. I didn't remember it was 52. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a
52 brothers and sisters. It's crazy.
That's a lot of birthday parties. That's a birthday party every week, baby.
Yeah, I know, right?
Once a week, all year long.
I worked with Heber on a few occasions, mainly when he was, brought, because he was mainly stationed in Los Angeles.
Yeah. At
but
OSA in OSA
Office
in
of
LA.
Special Affairs in
OSA
the
Int.
External Public Relations Department. So.
Yeah. But he was at 6331 Hollywood Boulevard, the Hollywood Guarantee
Yes.
Building.
Yes.
Internet, it's sort of like the middle management of Scientology.
Right. But he would come to the Gilman Hot Springs property whenever it was time to write speeches and all that. So
Yeah.
that's when I would primarily see him and interact with him, was during those times. He would be at meetings, and there were a few times in earlier years when during, so let's see, this was 97 until 2000, I want to say, where I would, even though I was in Religious Technology Center, I would go to the Shrine auditorium prior to the events and be there to kind of make sure the speakers were getting prepared and all that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
I remember that.
So he was one of those people.
Yeah. Yeah, sad. It's very sad.
Yeah.
And then we had Jeff. Do we want to bring up our little slide thing here?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, let me see if I got this right. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I appreciate Nancy Hawkins, or Nancy, I'm not sure what she goes by now, but she was Jeff's wife previously before she escaped from the property.
Yeah.
I think that was in the early to mid 90s. Anyhow, she's the one that reached out to me on Facebook and told me about this on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And shared the post that Jeff's niece Slade had put up, and of course I was devastated. I mean, we fortunately had the opportunity to see Jeff at Mike's service,
Well, yeah, last year.
which was at the end of April. Yeah, so at least I'm glad we got to see him, because I mean,
and pretty much everybody got to see him, because there was a lot of,
Yes.
most of the people that we know from that universe were there at that thing. That was pretty
Yes.
much the who's who of ex-Scientology people. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know it was.
And I remember we went to breakfast, we hung out,
Yeah.
we actually got to spend a bunch of time with a bunch of people at the service itself and the reception and everything.
Yeah.
And then I think we at least went to a breakfast and maybe another lunch or something with that, with just a few people or whatever. But it was pretty much everybody was there at all the different things we went to.
Yeah, it was amazing to have all those people together. And yes, it was, we hadn't seen, the last time I'd seen Jeff since before then was at the filming of the Aftermath finale,
Okay.
which
Yeah,
was,
I wasn't at that.
no, you weren't. I think it was 2016 or 17 or maybe 18. I don't remember.
We did actually go to another thing for the show. And Jeff was there as part of that, when it was Amy Scobie and me and Matt.
Yep, I wasn't there for that. Jackson was there.
Jackson, that's right.
That's one you went to that I didn't go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeff, if you guys didn't know, Jeff wrote 3 books on Scientology.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually worked with Jeff. I mean, I was there from 1990 to 2005 was when Jeff was at that property. He was there already when I got there.
Yeah.
And he was there the entire time I was there. And then I want to say he ended up leaving like just a month or two after we did.
Yeah, a month or two before or after. I don't remember.
Well, no, because he was on the decks with another person that we know that got out around the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And that person said that him and Jeff were there at the same time getting out.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jeff was on the show, The Aftermath, Scientology in the Aftermath, Scientology in the Aftermath. And he was also on the Anderson Cooper special, Scientology History of Violence.
Yes.
And he was just one of these people that were speaking out about against Scientology,
Yep.
as well as Mike Rinder and Tom DeVocht and Marty Rathbun at the time, and Jeff Hawkins were these four people that were participating in this program. And Scientology did one of the craziest things ever, and they brought on all four of these guys' wives as a separate panel. And you could tell they were being spoon-fed what to say, because each one of them said that they knew every inch of their husband's body and that they knew David Miscavige had never been physical with them because every day they inspected every inch of them and then they never saw bruises. It was like this wild concept.
Yeah. Set aside that.
I switched everything to you.
Yeah. Okay. Set aside that there were many time periods when those wives never even saw their husbands.
I know it's a crazy concept in the real world.
Yes.
That somebody would be like, you'd have like a doctor's light and a magnifying glass going through somebody's body every night.
Okay, honey, it's time for your checkup.
Yeah, it's time for your inspection there, sweetness. And But that would happen in the real world is wild. But that would ever happen in the Sea Org is the wildest concept to me. Like,
completely.
I could have a bruise on my back for 2 months. You would never know.
Exactly.
In a million years, you would
Unless
never
you
know.
told me, hey, can you come take a look at this bruise or whatever it is, I would never know. Because,
Yeah, I don't
anyway.
think anybody would ever know. That's the kind of the craziest thing about
Here,
it.
let me pop up this comment. I see. Oh, whoops. Hold on.
Good job there, babe.
Yeah, thanks. Apostate Alex in the house. Hey, Alex, Mark, you're sick. You must be PTS. Feel better soon.
I
dude.
know. This is
You potential trouble source you. But it reminded me of the age-old argument we've had. Or not. Argument is not really the right word.
It's just a conundrum.
Yeah, conundrum.
In Scientology. Thanks for that, Alex.
Yes.
I'm going to put us back on this screen here. So,
Okay.
in Scientology, if you get sick, it's because you're what's called a potential trouble source.
Yeah.
And you have an SP or a suppressive person in your life.
Yeah, and that is the only reason
That's it.
anyone ever
Hubbard
gets
says
sick.
you cannot be sick if you're not PTS.
Right.
Okay, but he also does say, sorry, excuse me. God, it's horrible. I
Take another cough drop, honey.
hate it. Horrible. This could be to listen to. Jesus, I'm really apologize, guys.
Yeah, it's all right.
But you cannot be PTS if you're a suppressive person.
Yeah, it's just
You're making the PTS people. You can't be one of them. So it's sort of like it's a conundrum. Either you're the SP and I'm PTS, but we were both sick.
right.
So we're both SPs and we're both
you got
PTS.
sick first. You got
Whoa,
sick first.
whoa. I wasn't the very first person. Of us,
Yeah.
I was the first one.
Yeah, of our family.
But our whole family got this.
Yeah,
And all
guys.
of our neighbors.
Yeah.
And all of our kids' friends.
Yeah.
It was like a
Just taking a moment to say, boost up on your emergency and
Whatever.
all
Either
your
way.
protection. In 20 years of having kids, this is the first time
we all
the entire family got hit. No
Anyway,
joke.
And also
no joke.
and also I very rarely take a hit.
Exactly.
Like
I even more rarely.
But I've
take
been
a
like
hit.
sick like 4 times in the last 20 years.
Right.
So
Yeah. When I take a hit, I take it hard.
anyway. So yes, this brings up a conundrum.
Yeah.
how can we both be PTS and how can we both be SPs? And the answer,
Maybe you're PTS to me and I'm PTS to you.
the answer is none of that bullshit's real. And I just
Exactly.
got the flu from one of our kids' friends.
Yep.
Anyway,
Exactly. And yes, it was flu A for anyone wondering. Oh,
Anyway,
there we go.
back to
Okay,
Jeff.
back to the topic.
so they had these
Our dear
inch
friend
wives.
Jeff.
So they had these wives on there, and they became known as the inch wives
Yes.
because there was 4 of them, and they all said they knew every inch of their husband.
Yeah.
And it actually, I think the program was pretty good. We covered it in the on the channel in these spy files where we got all these documents back and forth from David Miscavige and Mike Rinder and Tommy Davis and Osa. And in those documents, they talk about how Larry King was being given this carrot, like, hey, if you don't run any bad stories on Scientology, you might get an interview with David Miscavige. And they were doing the same thing with Anderson Cooper for years. Hey, don't do any of these crazy Scientology things because you might get to interview David Miscavige. They never do the interview.
Of course not.
Every once in a while, they'd throw Tom Cruise the bone, throw Tom to them to do an interview. I think he did one with Larry King. I don't think he ever did one with Anderson Cooper. But finally, Cooper was just like, you know what? I'm done messing with you guys. I'm gonna do a show on you guys, and it's not gonna be. You're not gonna like it. Mm-hmm. And then they were sort of like Scientology behind the scenes was like, well, that's it. Then you're never getting the David Miscavige interview that no one ever got, but since the Ted Koppel thing. Anyway, so Jeff was on that Anderson Cooper show. That's a long way of showing what that one picture there is. It says CNN down in the corner.
Yep.
And then we also there's that picture of us when we went to go shoot. That's Leah and Mike in the front of the SUV, and then that's Amy and Jeff in the middle, and then that's me, and that's you and I in the very back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go. I don't remember which shoot that was, but
I do. That was anyway, whatever.
And then we would go on cruises a lot with our families.
Yeah, and originally this started with Ron Miscavige Sr.'s families. Ron
right.
and Becky are the ones who first
Got us to go on a cruise.
Yes, exactly. And on some of those early cruises, Jeff came.
Yeah, we
too.
invited Jeff and Becky and Ron and Steve and all these people that would hang out with us on these cruises. Janice and Mark Fisher and
and especially from the pictures here, it's worth mentioning Jeff, because Jeff worked in marketing for Scientology for many years. Of course, what he's most well known for is the 80s Dianetics ads.
That's right.
But yeah, so
But a lot of their friend group in the X world are all these marketing people that used to be in
Yes.
Scientology. So
Carrie and Peter Cook and
yeah. So even just all these extra people, Dan Kuhn and
Caroline
Mariette
Mustard
and Caroline Mustard,
yeah.
all these people we knew when we worked at the base in the 90s and the 2000s. And these people have all left Scientology. They don't have anything to do with it anymore. And a lot of them help to expose it in their own way, however they do that.
Yep.
Anyway, so farewell to Jeff. We'll miss you. And it's sad.
Yeah, it is. But his books and his work live on, and Tony Ortega put up an article today covering an article that Jeff had written back in like 2012, I want to say, about these points that Scientologists are required to forget.
Yeah.
It was really, really, really good. Forget that they announced that Hubbard had researched and codified through OT-15, for example, or forget that David Miscavige was never assigned to take over Scientology. Things like that are
that's right.
significant
I remember
in the
that.
history of Scientology and what they are today versus, anyway.
Yeah, and also when my book came out in 2009, there weren't any other books out at that time by ex-Scientologists that were at the end base.
Correct.
And then Jeff had his book come out. Amy Scobie had a book. Nancy Maney had a book. She wasn't really at the end base, but her book came out around at the exact same time as mine did. Same day, actually. I think her book came out, or the same week. It was. I remember it was like a
we
Wednesday
didn't even know
and a
she
Thursday.
was doing a book, and then we went to her house and
we knew she was.
Oh, okay.
Before it came out, remember? Because then that's how we got. She gave us the note from her publisher that said, "This is really horrible, and it needs to be funny. It's not funny. It should have some kind of funny in it."
Yep.
And then I was like, okay, good. Well, I'm going to leave all the dumb, funny stuff that I put in mine because
it's not dumb.
I know, but
It's
it was
funny.
just people were like, you kind of like are making fun of a lot of this stuff, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's hard not to, just focus on the horrible aspect.
Yeah,
of it.
I read a lot of books, and I think it's important to just not always be like this heavy black cloud.
Yeah.
My book will probably be a heavy black cloud.
Yeah.
But your unique skill, in my opinion, is making people laugh about things that it's not that it's funny. It's just the way that you tell the story.
Yeah.
Brings humor to it when it's something that you never think in a million years that you would be laughing about something like that, but it does, it's a form of therapy to be able to laugh about things.
I think the one thing that I've always liked, and this is probably from my dad, is comedy.
Yes.
Because my dad would watch The Tonight Show every night.
Yeah. That used to annoy me about you in our early years
And I
of
would
marriage.
watch that.
No, it was, so remember, we so rarely had time off that anytime we had like even 2 hours off, if we had an opportunity to see a movie, for example, I would always want to be like thriller, action, and you would be like, hey, let's go see Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And I was like, I don't know, I'm just not really into comedy. And anyway, you got me into comedy, so thanks for that.
Anyway, I love comedy, and we've always sort of, even when we first lived in LA, we went to a lot of comedy shows there.
Yes, we did.
And then
I've come to love and appreciate laughter as an important part of my life.
but we go a lot more than most people, I would say. We go to a comedy show probably every 3 or 4 months, at least.
Yeah, and I mean, you listen to
Well, no, I know,
podcasts
but I'm saying together. We'll go to a show. We'll actually go to a live show.
Yes.
And and I watch a ton of comedy just as a regular thing. So this is kind of cool what we're going to tell you guys. And this has been a long time coming because in a weird series of events, there's 2 comedy clubs here in Denver that we go to a lot.
Yes.
There's one downtown, and then there's one that's a little more close to us down south.
Yes.
And it's called Comedy Works. And we've been going to Comedy Works since we've lived in Denver on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah, like we've celebrated our anniversaries there.
Totally. At least once, 2, 3, 4 times a year, we'll go to one of these clubs.
Yeah.
In addition,
like more than going to the movies, for example.
Sure.
Yes.
And we also go to, there's been like theater shows and arena shows, and we go to those as well.
Yeah.
Well, in a weird series of events, Claire has actually known the owner of Comedy Works for many of these years.
Yes.
But we never, Claire knew her in a professional capacity.
Yeah, it was on a complete different intersection that had nothing to do with
comedy.
With comedy, and nothing to do with exposing Scientology either.
That's true. Nothing to do with Scientology, nothing like that.
Yeah.
And then I want to say probably 3 or 4 years ago, we were going to go to a show.
Yep.
And it was a comedian that I really liked, and I followed, and I watched their podcast and all these other things. And I thought to myself, hey, Claire.
You didn't think to yourself, you said to me,
I know,
hey,
but
Claire.
I did think to myself, hey, Claire knows the owner of the club.
Yes.
This whole time. Mm-hmm. We've never got the hookup.
No.
And I said, hey, Claire.
Don't you know this woman?
Email your buddy. Don't you have your buddy? Email your friend that you know separately and ask her if we can get into backstage or if we can, something.
Yeah, and
meet and greet for 5 seconds.
I was a little reluctant, but I thought, hey, what's the harm in asking?
Anyway, Claire emails her. Mm-hmm. And we'd already done the Aftermath show. We've done all the TV shows and the movies and the documentary and the this and the that. And we'd also done a bunch of stuff on YouTube.
Yes.
For probably about a year or so.
Yeah.
And when Claire emailed the owner of Comedy Works, wrote back that she'd been watching all of our YouTube videos.
Right.
And then she was a huge fan, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so then we basically said, hey, great, that's nice. Can you get us into backstage to see what? And she said, of course, absolutely, whatever you want, you can hang out, da-da-da-da-da. And we actually ended up seeing the comedian and then telling Scientology stories with the comedian in a green room for like at least an hour, like enough where I was like, we gotta go. We gotta leave this poor woman alone. Anyway, and then we got to talking with the owner of Comedy Works. And also Comedy Works is like one of the best comedy clubs in the world, according to comedians.
Right.
And they mention the owner in, thanking, and there's a lot of specials that are shot there for comedians and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so what we're going to announce here, I'll put this back up on this thing here, I guess. See if I can do it this way. We're going to have an Aftermath fundraiser.
Yes.
At Comedy Works here in Denver on March 11th, 2026. Comedy Works is actually hosting the fundraiser. Mm-hmm. And we're going to participate in it. We'll be there, and there's a ton of live auction items that companies are donating, and tickets to things, and
all kinds of good stuff. Yeah.
Audio visual gear.
Unless you think it be a mistake. No, it is not a mistake that this is March 11th.
Yeah, March 11th. March 13th is L. Ron Hubbard's birthday. So we wanted to get it in right before.
Yes.
So it could count it on their stats.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know how this would count.
It would make them down stats.
But what stat would be down?
Where a situation not found
press,
and handled.
N
Yeah.
theta press, or N theta flat, situations found and handled.
We have not been handled. We
it's
are
a situation
still a situation
that's been found, but it's never getting handled.
Yeah. Ain't never going to handle us, Office of Special Affairs, until you're shut down and no longer causing disconnection and abuse and everything else. So there you go.
There's tickets. You can buy tickets for it right now.
Yep.
Excuse me.
And obviously it's in
Why
Denver.
don't you read the thing?
Yeah, good idea. Upcoming Comedy for a Cause. March 11th, 2026, Denver, Colorado, hosted by Comedy Works Denver. Benefits the Michael J. Rinder Aftermath Foundation. Featured comedian John Novosad. Silent auction at 6 p.m. Showtime at 7:30 p.m. Tickets available at comedyworks.com.
And I did put a link in the video description.
Yeah, and Clara just added the link in the chat as well. Thank you, Clara. So yes, we have all kinds of amazing things coming. If you'd like to attend, we'd love to see you. If you have items to donate for the silent auction, reach out to Clara at theaftermathfoundation.org or to me. Laura Anderson is in the chat. She says, I'm pretty sure I'll be in Colorado in March. Boom, nice. Laura, I got you a ticket.
Yeah, so this is going to be, we've been trying to do this for a while, and we've been trying to exactly figure out how we could do something like this.
Yes.
We want to start doing more fundraisers locally,
and
also all over.
Yeah, and also use these as an opportunity to educate more and reach more people about the work that we do at the Michael J. Rinder Aftermath Foundation. Share stories and everything else, because it's very important work, and we couldn't do it without the support of our donors and everyone watching here today. And
it's also ironic, but also very appropriate. Scientology is almost has a physical allergic reaction to comedy. So
do.
this is like having a vampire, take out the vampire convention at a garlic factory. Okay, they ain't gonna be able to come near it without
Yeah.
losing their minds.
Yeah, Scientology does not approve of comedy.
Yeah, it's
they
actually
call that joking
and degrading.
And anyone who jokes and degrades, according to L. Ron Hubbard, is a
degraded
very
being.
bad person. Degraded
being.
Yeah, I mean, labels. Talk about labels. It's so sickening. But
Anyway,
yeah.
so we thought it would be funny if we had a fundraiser at a comedy club. And more comedians lately are kind of poking fun at Scientology, and it's not as scary a thing for them to mess with and worry about their career getting killed.
Yeah.
Because it kind of used to be like that. If you did say something bad about Scientology, then you're not going to be on the certain channel that Tom Cruise can have some sway over, or you're not going to get in a movie part because Scientologists are kind of in and out and all over kind of Hollywood in the nooks and crannies and the dark corners and all that nonsense.
Yep. Yeah, anyway, we have an excellent population of suppressive persons in the Denver, Colorado area.
We might have the most, we figured it out one time, we have the highest SP per capita.
Hell yeah.
It was for a while.
Yeah.
There was a very strong SP community.
Yes, so many of our fellow suppressive persons will absolutely be planning to attend.
That's true. If you come, you might meet.
And by the way,
that's a great idea. We should have guest SPs.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. And by the way, Office of Special Affairs, if you'd like to attend, we won't judge. It will present a unique opportunity for us to just shuttle you out the back door if you'd like to start your life over again.
Yeah, we don't know. That's a good point about OSA. There is genuinely the possibility that a Scientologist will attend this in effort to spy on the fun. We've had birthday parties that they've spied on. We've just reached the point where we're like, I know it's not for everybody. It can definitely feel intimidating. Yeah.
But also, we have nothing to hide.
Yeah,
we
there's
literally
almost nothing they can do at this point.
We raise our kids. We live in Colorado. We have nothing to hide. So, have at it. And hey, if you want to use the opportunity to escape and start over, we'd love to help you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There you go. So that's what's
the
upcoming.
Show.
That's
Link in
the
description.
official news.
We weren't going to do a video today, but I was like, we've got to do a video.
Yes.
I know maybe, I'm sorry, Wendy, this wasn't the best promotion for it with my horrible voice, but
it's okay.
But regardless, we're going to talk about this as much as we can between now and then.
Yeah.
We'd love to sell it out.
It would be amazing. It'll be a
silent auction will be online as well, right?
I believe so. Yeah, that is the plan.
So
we're again, this is the first time we're doing an official
but either way,
fundraiser event for the Aftermath Foundation. Yes,
if we can make it online, we will make it so you can bid online. We were thinking, you guys let us know in the comments. We were thinking of maybe doing a pre-show, showing different people that are there.
Yeah. If anyone watching would like to vote that Mark be the MC of this event.
Oh my goodness, no! Don't do this! Don't do this!
Sorry to pull a fast one on you.
I would literally I would have to subject people to my horrible Scientology / comedy.
It's
bits.
Hilarious. It's hilarious. It would be amazing.
We'll see.
Clara says, "Can I come and help with the pre-show?" Hell yeah! It's all right. We're gonna have fun with this.
Of course
folks.
we will. We're gonna. I'm pretty sure Claire's gonna have to be there.
Yes, we would love for you to come, Clara.
That's not even
please.
A joke. Well, there's gonna be a lot of You guys are gonna be running around like crazy.
Oh, I know. I was already tossing and turning last night thinking about it.
It's going to be a lot.
It'll be an amazing, fun event, though.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are we doing it at the downtown one, or are we doing it at
No, it's south.
South. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's two different ones. There's Comedy Works downtown, and then there's Comedy Works south at the Landmark.
That's
I think
right.
Is what they call
It's
it.
Greenwood Village officially, I think. Yeah.
Anyway, that's where we saw Dave Chappelle
yeah.
before all those Netflix specials he came out.
Yeah.
I want to say he did at least 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 different worth of specials in the one night that we saw him,
Yeah.
that he was working out a show. and he would come often to Denver to do that kind of thing before specials kind of go through it and work the material.
Yeah.
But we've seen probably 20, 30 other comedians.
Yeah, Nikki Glazer, Christina P. I mean,
everybody.
Too many to list.
Yeah. And we've also seen a bunch downtown, but we like the South Club better because it's got a really nice restaurant that you can go have a nice dinner in, and then they'll bring you to the front row.
Yeah.
After the front rows are reserved for the people who have dinner before.
Yeah, so upstairs in the restaurant we'll have food and silent auction and
we love the food and
mingle
drinks
and meet and greet and all that kind of stuff, and then the show will be at 7:30. It'll be an amazing time. So
awesome. Okay, enough about that. Link in the description.
Yes, there we go.
Fake Navy Davy. Guys, we have been getting stuff, but it's not enough. We couldn't have really enough to do everything because we're getting not that many. We need more photos from you guys of Fake Navy Davy doing stuff.
Yeah.
Getting up to nonsense.
Yeah, so at least until further notice, we'll keep this contest going just to, have
I like it.
Bring some levity and reminders of the abomination known as David Miscavige.
Anyway, no, Fake Navy Davy. We're not talking about Dave.
Whatever you say, honey.
Okay. 3 winners at the end of each month, announced at the first podcast of the following month. Fan favorite, Claire's favorite, Mark's favorite. Mm-hmm. Submit, post, like,
yes,
share.
We do have a number of submissions. They dropped off for December just with Christmas and everything.
Yeah.
And also we were just really tied up with work and so forth. So if you've submitted and we haven't shown it, that's all right. We'll include those in the next round of winners or, announcements and sharing and all that good stuff.
What do you win?
You win either a Mike or a Leah bobblehead.
Amazing.
Also available at the spshop.com.
Yeah, if you don't want to wait, you can just go get one.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of bobblehead sales in the last few months.
Yeah, and we do have a handful left of signed photos of a small amount of photos that Mike signed before he passed.
Yeah.
Some that Leah and Mike both signed. And then some that Leah signed. So we still have some of those.
But not a lot.
No.
Like it's under 50 that we have left.
Yep.
So if you want one of those signed by Mike and Leah, or one that's just signed by Mike, or one that's just signed by Leah, we have those. But then you can also just buy a bobblehead by itself with no picture, nothing of Mike or Leah.
Nice. Somebody in the chat just commented from Parker, and they got their ticket. Yay!
Already.
We'll see you there.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yes, absolutely.
That's good. I like that.
Yes, that's amazing. Thank
Okay,
you.
perfect.
Thank you. We hope to see lots of you there in Denver. If you're anywhere close enough to join us, that would be amazing.
Is there more on this thing? Oh, it's done. There you go.
Yeah, there
Submit
you go.
your photos, blah, blah, blah. Here, let's go back to here.
Yeah.
That's not so. We didn't go so long. We
No,
did okay.
We did good.
Do we want to do some questions? People like it when we do the questions.
Sure,
I know
yeah.
some people tune out when I start reading all the Billy Bob from Kentucky and all that. But
No, we love Billy Bob from
I like doing
Kentucky.
that. I like
Yeah,
doing
it's all right. We'll do a few questions. We'll keep it on the short side today so that you can finish recovering before you have to head out. All right. Sea Cloud PhD. Greetings from the inner banks of the Albemarle Sound. Albemarle? I'm not sure about that. Okay. We talked about the passing of Heber Jensch. Yes, thank you for that. Trevanon, Happy New Year and good evening from the Netherlands. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I saw a summary of our podcast.
Oh yeah,
a year-end.
Right?
Yeah.
You want to share that? You can just share it on social media.
Yeah, I'll link to. I'll put it up on the community page. But it was very interesting because it covered how many countries, which was a crazy amount, and it covered like the top cities. The top city was
Sydney.
still Sydney, Australia.
Our podcast,
Boom.
for some reason, you podcasters in Sydney are jamming up the airwaves, but the second one was
Los Angeles.
no,
No?
it was another Australian one.
Oh, it was?
And then
Melbourne?
LA.
Melbourne.
Sydney, Melbourne, I think, I want to say, and then LA. I was
Nice.
like, what are the chances?
Yeah, there you go. It's okay, Clara. She
What?
said, "Oh shoot, that's what I forgot to add the slide. Sorry, chat. That's on me." I had sent her the summary video. It's all good. I'll post it on the
Unbelievable.
community.
Threw you right under there, Claire. Just skadoosh. Skadoosh. Like, did you put it into gear?
She commented in the chat. I'm only responding to
You don't
that.
have to-
I was not gonna.
She threw you right. You threw
Oh
your.
my gosh.
She threw herself under the bus and you put it into gear.
Oh my God. Jeez Louise.
Techie says hello from Nebraska. Hey, Techie.
Nice. SP Crusader says, can we email pictures of Davey? Which address? Yes, you can send to Claire at blownforgood.com. Sherry says, hello, and Happy New Year to all. Yes,
Happy New
agreed.
Year.
Happy New Year. Insomniac 1985. Hey, from the UK.
That's a long time for no nap there, big guy. 1985.
Oh, dear. Yeah, that's
That's
rough.
like 40 no naps.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a lot of no naps.
I-
Okay.
I'm a big fan of sleep these days. Ever
too.
since escaping from this organization, I thoroughly enjoy my sleep. Mary Kay, I'm glad this was scheduled for today. I was kind of bored. LOL. Awesome. Well, good to see you, Mary Kay, at Becky Big Brother fan. Hey there. Happy New Year. Best wishes from the UK. Awesome.
Yo.
Yo. Manon, hi all. Happy New Year from the Netherlands where it's freezing cold. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's like
It's been snowing here.
17 here right now, I think.
It's been snowing. We've had
Yeah.
snow like the last few days.
We had an unusually warm Christmas. Allie, hi everyone from Allison in England. Yay. Lupita, hi y'all from Texas. Thanks for being here. Magda, hello from Washington. Hi y'all from Indy. Joseph Brian Stanley, Necessary Trouble. Hey from Montana. Nice. Luna, hello from New Hampshire. Awesome. Good morning from Central Victoria, Australia. Yeah. Nice. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Let me put up this real quick. Danielle. Hey, Danielle. Question. I would like to donate as I'm in the UK, so won't be going to the show. Could you let me know how, please? Absolutely. You can do that on the aftermathfoundation.org. We have a donate button there. And in terms of this particular fundraiser, you can just put in the comments that it's to support the March 11th fundraiser. We appreciate your support, Danielle. Thank you so much.
That's true. If you want to fund or you want your money that you donate to, if you want that to go towards this, you can say, hey, put this towards the fundraiser.
Yeah, we can.
It's not going to cost us nothing to do the fundraiser.
No,
but Comedy Works is donating their facilities and putting on the show.
Yes. So ticket proceeds 100% go to the foundation.
Yeah.
And of course, the silent auction items and so forth. But we can also set it up as on the platform that we use to manage donations, we can set it up to support March 11th fundraiser.
Yeah.
So we will make note of that.
Yeah, exactly.
My wonderful partner, Clara, my partner in crime, I'm sure is all over it. Xenoite, howdy from Austin, cold and sunny, loving it. There you go. Awesome. Something
Washington
with blisters.
State.
Hi from Washington State. I know, I was trying to grapple with the username. Nut something. Greetings from Cameron, North Carolina. Hey, Betsy Sue. Good to see you here.
It was nut with blisters.
Nut with blisters. Okay, then. All right.
It's a very...
It's like she sells seashells on the seashore. Claire, did you work with Heber? Yes, we talked about that.
Yeah.
So, yes, I did.
Catherine.
Heber was a really nice man. I saw him quite a bit in Los Angeles. We worked in the same building. He worked in the same building I did for years. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Jeff's book, Closing Minds, really helped me. Yes. Thank you, Catherine. Absolutely. Love and Life. Recently learned that the Pasta Queen is a Scientologist. Would you guys know if this is true? I do remember hearing that was
what
the
is
case.
a Pasta Queen?
It's a person. It's like a social media lady. I think from Florida. Actually,
She's the queen
There
of
was a
pasta.
I mean,
Of
to
pasta?
each their own.
Is there an Alfredo King and a angel hair prince? What are we talking about
Is there
here?
a Rice King?
Pasta Queen? Start coughing.
Oh boy, here we go. Yes, I do remember hearing about that. Yeah, I'm not sure how involved or not she is, but I absolutely remember hearing about that connection for sure.
I'm so glad I don't have social media. Is this a social media thing?
Yeah, like I want to say, I don't remember which platform she's big on, but I want to say it was TikTok or something. I don't
It's
know.
like those guys that Grayson likes to do. What are those guys? Of course, we're the Costco guys.
Oh, the Costco guys. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys, the Costco guys on YouTube.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Grayson imitates these guys that go to Costco
And he does
or
a
something.
really, really funny
And they're eating
imitation.
cookies and chicken bakes, and he
Yeah.
does all that when we go to Costco. And it
it's
is the
so
funniest
funny.
thing.
It is so funny. He is literally your replica
Okay.
on the comedy
So
department.
research.
Recently learned. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
it is. As far as I know, it's true. Hey, it's Nishay. Do Scientologists completely ignore the existence of germs?
Yes.
Pretty much. I wouldn't say it's that they ignore the existence of them. It's just that anytime someone gets ill, it's reassigned. The cause
Yeah.
is reassigned to a suppressive person. So
It's never, they believe in the flu and they believe in colds and isolation and not mixing up people that are sick.
Yeah, like
But the reason you get sick, the reason you get the germs is because you're near a suppressive person.
right. Like there were many years that we were required when we worked in this organization on the property to get flu shots. Because, of course, it is a large amount of people working in close proximity. At least it was at that time. So the tendency for things to spread very quickly was, it was a huge liability, I think it's fair to say.
Okay, now you start all these. I'm going to read them.
Okay.
You can read them, and then I'll make a comment at the end.
All right. I vote Mark for the MC. Thank you, Catherine. I vote yes, Mark for MC. Yes, Mark for MC. I vote Mark. MC Mark. MC Mark is my homeboy. I vote yes, Mark MC. MC Mark.
Okay, so that, also another question. Could the comedy be live streamed, and could you charge a ticket price? That's a good point we could ask.
Yeah, Rachel Hastings and Michelle Adair were asking about that as well.
If we did that, we'd have to basically figure that out with Wendy, but we could easily do that and make it work.
Okay. All right. We'll get on it. Linda, thank you for the suggestion.
Yeah. Anyway, in terms of me being the MC, that has to be decided by the people who are putting the event together. And that's not me.
Well, it's me.
Anyway.
Oh, dear.
We'll have to figure this out.
Folks, I'll be honest. I pulled a fast one on Mark here, very intentionally.
Yeah, no one has ever asked me about this.
You've kind of been sick since I had the idea. So
Anyway, we'll figure it out.
I was leaving you alone.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, awesome. Either way, it's going to be an amazing event.
I've got about a month and a half to get my voice back to number one.
Which is plenty of time.
To be fair, I actually did kind of blow my voice out the week before as well.
You did,
And
which
so
I think preempted making this worse.
That is exactly what happened. It wasn't already back. It wasn't back before it took another hit. Mm-hmm. So when we were on our vacation with our family,
we
there
took
was some
a vacation
excitement that happened.
With our family of choice for Christmas, so that we would all be together, especially with this being the first year without Mike. It was very important to us. During that said festivities,
I lost
Mark
my voice.
Literally blew out his voice. He sat down from blowing out his voice and he said, "My voice is toast," and he was right.
And like an hour later, I couldn't talk.
Yes.
Okay. So I gotta take it easy for at least a month.
You do. Yep.
Regardless, but this will be fun, guys. I think it'll be a ton of fun. I think we'll make it as fun as it can be. How about that?
It's going to be, it's a really good cause, and it feels fitting that we're doing this right before L. Ron Hubbard's birthday with comedy.
And we are going to try to get some special guests.
Yes,
that are going to be amazing special guests.
Yes.
I have 3 or 4 in mind, and
I know who the 3 or 4 you
and
have
I'm
in
going to
mind
try
are.
to make it so it happens.
Yes. So it will be, no matter what, it will be a great time with a lot of good people. There's the people here in Colorado are awesome. So I'm just excited to come together and celebrate the work that the foundation does with comedy.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yep.
Awesome sauceum.
Yes.
I think we covered everything.
Yeah, we did.
That's a good point on it being live.
Yeah.
On it being
it's
streamed.
Yeah, it's a really good point.
Because then we
Thank
could just
you
get
for the
people to watch
suggestion. We
in
will, yeah.
on that platform or however you do it.
Yeah, we can even do like a, I don't know what they call it, like a chat-a-thon or, isn't there's something that, I'm drawing a blank right now. Sorry,
Like
folks.
a telethon?
Yes, there you go. There you go. That's it.
Nice. What's this? Look at this. Isn't your anniversary coming up?
My escape anniversary is on the 24th of January. I'm not going to be able to make it to release my book by then, but
Unbelievable, this one over here. You know how when you get like really, really scatterbrained and you're doing like 5 different things?
You mean like every day?
No, I'm just saying to the regular person. I'm not talking to you specifically. I'm just saying,
Okay.
You know how you might have like 5 different projects, like you got a graduation party, and then you've got a dinner that's happening, and then you've got your job, and then you've got your other job, and then you have your third job. Claire has like 10 of those things. And the fact that every time I try to tell her, do less.
He really does.
Do less.
And I appreciate
Do less.
I appreciate that
Do
you
less.
do
And her response is to then, instead of do 10 things, do 15 things.
that. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Instead of doing
Instead
7,
of
doing 10.
No, when you tell me
Doing
you're doing
5
too much,
horribly.
and I'm doing, shut up.
Do 5 good and do 5 horribly.
Hey, close it. You're not supposed to be wearing out your voice.
Yeah.
If you tell me, which you have done many times,
Yeah.
you're doing 10 things, I'll switch to doing 8. That's all.
Okay. But then pick up 2 or 3 more. They just kind of like, oh yeah, we're going to do this. And I'm like, well, that's a great idea. I love that we're going to do that. Who's going to do that? Well, I'm going to do that. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
I got to show
I'm working
this.
on it.
I got to show this. Dr. X.
Dr. X, Happy New Year, all. Condolences to Jeff and Heber's family. Thinking of all who have lost friends and family. Missing Mike dearly. Vote Mark as MC. Great idea for the live stream as extra fundraiser. Get better soon, Mark.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. X.
Now, I got to say this about Dr. X.
Yes.
Dr. X sent us these boxes and boxes of stuff for Christmas.
We are utterly spoiled.
Legos for the kids, and I don't even know how this happened, but my favorite candy in the entire universe is from Australia. And
I didn't even know this.
And
by
I
the
also
way.
just haven't had it in like 20, 30 years.
Yep.
But there's these things, they're called Minties by Alan. And I love Minties. Whenever I'd have friends that worked in Australia, they'd get them sent to them. And I'd get some here and there. And I would always be like, oh man, give me a whole bag of these. I just don't want little handouts here. I want to give you some money and you get me bags.
Yep.
Anyway, out of nowhere, this package shows up for Christmas with tons of goodies and toys and all kinds of stuff. And a package for Serge Obolensky.
Oh, I know.
And a package for this person and a package for that person, a package
Amazing.
for Clara and a package.
Yes.
Anyway, and I told Claire, I said, hey, you got to write to these guys and tell them, like, listen,
We so appreciate it.
this is amazing. It's kind of the craziest thing ever. Well, then New Year's is a week later, and a whole new one shows up for New Year's. And then I was just like, these guys are
Next level.
next level. Anyway, but thank you very much, Dr. X.
And especially for remembering Serge Obolensky.
Yeah.
He so appreciated. His favorite thing is going to the movies. So he, from a few different people, including Dr. X, he got AMC gift cards, which is just the best for him.
He loves an
it.
AMC gift card.
Yes, he does. So
We also got him.
he went to the movies on New Year's Day, courtesy
Yes.
of Dr. X and Dr. Paul. So he really, really appreciated it.
Serge loves movies.
He does.
He really loves movies. And when we did the documentary on him, we'd found out he was in Clueless and he was in Independence Day. When
As
he
an
was,
extra.
Yeah, when he was here, he thought of like 10 more things he was in.
Yes. Yeah.
he was in all of these movies, guys.
Yeah.
And TV shows and this and that. It was crazy how many more he remembers that he was in.
Yeah.
That we never talked about.
Yep. Exactly.
Anyway, we got him this. He used to have a portable DVD player, and it broke.
Yep.
And because he doesn't have a lot of money, he doesn't have a Netflix subscription or we
got him a Netflix subscription.
We got him. He's on our Netflix subscription. But he's not renting movies,
Right.
Per se, or he's not downloading and paying for a lot of content besides the Netflix.
Yep.
Anyway, we got him this little portable DVD player, and he can actually take his library card and go to the library, and he can rent as many DVDs as he wants.
Yes.
And they can just watch them on his little
That's right.
player.
And that's, we brought Serge out to visit our family over Thanksgiving. So he spent Thanksgiving with us, and that's what he told us was his desired Christmas present. So we got it taken care of, and now he can watch movies to his heart's content.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. We made
did
it
it.
to the end. Thanks
did
to
it.
everybody joining us for the first stream of 2026. We might not be able to get back onto our regularly scheduled programming of Sundays for...
We'll do what we can do.
Yeah,
as
we'll
much
do what
as we can do.
Exactly.
We've got, I'll tell you, between Claire and I, we do have a lot going on. And business-wise, we're both busier than we've ever been the past few years. And then aftermath-wise, we're busiest that we've ever been. And then, so something's got to take a hit.
And coming up, we have our middle son graduating high school and all kinds of things.
But one thing's got to take a hit. And it's usually this, okay?
It's nothing personal. It's just that we have to, we have our day jobs, as we call them.
And also, if I'm not here and Claire's not here,
yes,
it makes it very difficult.
Yeah.
And anyway, we'll keep doing what we can do. Look, I hit the behind the scenes.
There you go.
That's what it looks like behind the scenes.
There you go, folks.
I did that by accident. Anyway, I think we're good. I'm going to put up comments on the end of the video when it's playing.
Oh, so. Danielle Chamberlain just said, Claire, can you email me a postal address? I have DVDs for Serge. That's amazing.
Oh, that's a good idea. If anybody wants to get rid of old DVDs,
yes,
it doesn't matter what they are. Serge has watched some rando stuff every once in a while. He likes blockbusters and he likes like really good movies.
Yep.
But he'll watch a dud here and there.
Yes.
If it's in there, he'll watch it.
Yeah. And he has the setup to be able to watch it now. Thank you, Danielle.
That's a great idea.
Please email Clara and we'll get you an address.
Or they can just send it to the Aftermath and we can send it to him.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we do a lot of...
the Aftermath address is on our website, theaftermathfoundation.org.
Every month or every few weeks, he's getting something.
For sure.
Sent it.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Awesome, guys.
Love it. We made it to the very end. Thank you again for being here. See you next time.
There's Claire. See you next
time. Bye.
There's me. There's I. Yeah, it's over.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help support the channel, feel free to check out the merch store link in the description. We have Hail Xenu, Xenu is my homeboy, and BFG branded mouse pads, shirts, mugs, all sorts of other stuff in there that helps us to bring you new content on a regular basis. You can also pick up a copy of my book, Blown for Good, Behind the Iron Curtain of Scientology, in hardback, Kindle, and Audible versions as well. There's also a link to our podcast, and you can get that on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to watch another video, you can click on this link right here, or you can click on this one here, or you can click on the subscribe button right here. Thanks a lot. Until next time.